Hello, this is Mr. Tokar, and it is a walkthrough through number 4 on assignment hashtag 031. That's hashtag 031. We are given a table in number 4, which a table is just a collection of points. So right off the bat, we know we have the points. -2, -10. We have the point 0, -4. The point 3, 5. And the point 614. Man, we are overachievers. You only need 2 points, but we got 4. So let's go ahead and check off points. Okay, the name of the game when we're trying to graph and write the equation of linear functions is to get it into Desmos. And right now we are good to go. We have a table, which means we should go over to Desmos. Click our plus and add a table. Now make sure you double check that you put every entry into your table correctly, because one wrong negative sign, one missed negative sign, or one wrong entry could mean farewell to your problem. Once I have all of my table in, here's a little hint too. You only need 2, but I'm an overachiever and I'm going to put all 4 in. Once I have those in, I'm going to click on my zoom fit, my magnifying glass, and I'm going to make a note. Okay, all my dots look like they're in a straight line, which means I probably put in all of my points perfectly. Once I have my table in, it's time to use our cheat code. The cheat code is what makes life easier when graphing linear equations and trying to find linear equations. And remember, that cheat code is y1 squiggly mx1 plus b. Don't forget it. We're going to add that underneath our table, and we're going to make sure that our table has little baby ones, and we don't forget the baby ones in the cheat code. Once I type in my cheat code, I can see that my line goes through all of my points from my table. Next, we are going to write down, when we put in our cheat code, it gives us 2 very valuable pieces of information. It tells us our m value and our b value. So I'm going to go over and make sure I write those down. My m value is 3. My b value is -4. Nice. We used our cheat code. We got some more information. Let's see if we can check anything off of our checklist. So if I look at m and b, m is my slope. Don't forget, m represents the slope. The slope of my line is 3. We found the slope. Let's check it off. B represents the y-intercept, so that will be very valuable. Next, since we got our m and our b value, we are going to create the equation of the line. We all remember y equals mx plus b. I'm going to plug in 3 for m and -4 for b. When I do that, I get y equals 3x plus -4 for b, -4. If you want to be super awesome, you could also write this as 3x minus 4. But if you want to keep it plus -4, that's awesome too. We have our equation. Let's check it off. Okay, we have 2 things left. We need to create a sketch of the graph, and we need to find our intercepts. If I go over to Desmos and I click on my line, I see these 2 magical gray points. These are my intercepts. These are the intercepts. This is where my line crosses the x and y axis. So the x-intercept, I'm going to abbreviate it INT. The x-intercept is where our line crosses the x-axis, and it crosses at 1.333. My y-intercept is the same as my b value, so I could even just steal the -4 from my cheat code. Or I can go to my graph, click on the point where my line crosses the y-axis, and it's -4. So I'm going to write -4 for my y-intercept. Since I have both my x and y intercepts, I'm going to check off intercepts, and all I have left to do is create a sketch of my graph. I'm going to make a little tiny baby table, coordinate plane in my bottom left. And again, make sure you click on that zoom fit, and we are going to plot two of our pretty points and connect them. I'm going to choose 0, -4, and 3, 5. So I'm going to put some dashes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to plot the point 0, -4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to plot the point 3, 5 over 3, up 5. Lastly, I'm going to connect my 2 points to get my line. There is the sketch of my graph, and I can check off the very last thing, graph. Since I have my Desmos grocery shopping list all checked off, I am done. I have my graph, my equation, my intercepts, my slope, and 2 pretty points. This is the answer to number 4. Get it in your notes if you don't have it.